History isn't just wars and kings. It's full of unbelievable events that sound more like horror stories than reality. From plagues that made people dance to wars fought against birds, here are 25 shocking facts from history they never taught you in school. Hundreds of people in Strasbourg danced non-stop for weeks. Some literally danced themselves to death. Historians still don't know why. Theories range from poisoned bread to mass hysteria. In 1932, Australia declared war on emus. Soldiers fired machine guns, but the emus were too fast and clever. The army lost. The birds won. In 897, Pope Stephen VI put the corpse of another pope on trial. The dead man was dressed up, seated in court, and found guilty. The Anglo-Zanzibar War in 1896 lasted just 38 minutes. That's shorter than a football match. Napoleon once held a rabbit hunt for his men, but instead of fleeing, the rabbits charged in waves. Why? The organizer had bought tame rabbits, used to being fed by humans. Cleopatra lived closer in time to the moon landing than to the building of the pyramids. The pyramids were ancient even to her. In 1159, Holy Roman Emperor Frederick Barbarossa once threw a massive feast, only to discover that many guests died afterward from food poisoning caused by silver plates. In 1325, two Italian cities fought a war over a stolen wooden bucket. Thousands died, and the bucket is still kept as a trophy today. In 1970, a dead whale washed ashore in Oregon. Authorities tried to blow it up with dynamite. Instead, whale chunks rained down on cars and people a quarter-mile away. Those creepy beak-masked plague doctors in the Black Death? Most weren't trained at all. They were hired just to record the dead. The mask's herbs did nothing. In 1919, a huge tank of molasses exploded in Boston. A 15-foot wave of sticky syrup rushed through the streets, killing 21 people. In the Middle Ages, animals like pigs, rats, and even insects were put on trial for crimes, and sometimes executed. In 1814, a giant vat of beer burst open in London. A tidal wave of beer flooded the streets, drowning several people in their own homes. Adolf Hitler's nephew, William Patrick Hitler, actually fought against him in the US Navy during World War II. Sometimes rats get their tails tangled together by dirt and blood. They keep living as a horrifying knot called a rat king. This really exists in museums. Winston Churchill was once hit by a car in New York. When asked how it happened, he admitted, "I looked the wrong way. I forgot Americans drive on the other side." In 1184, a floor collapsed under German nobles during a meeting. Dozens drowned in a cellar filled with liquid manure. When first created in the 1800s, Coca-Cola actually contained real cocaine. In the 1730s, apprentices in Paris staged a revolt against their masters by slaughtering cats, which they believed their bosses favored more than them. During Wuti II, the US created a secret ghost army of artists and actors. They used inflatable tanks, fake radio chatter, and sound effects to trick the Nazis. The man who survived both Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombings lived to be 93 years old. The Titanic killed 1,500 people, but in 1945, the German ship Wilhelm Gustloff was sunk, killing over 9,000, mostly civilians. In 1294, Pope Celestine V resigned after only 5 months. saying he preferred a life of prayer. He was the first pope to quit voluntarily. In 19th century England, anti-Salvation Army protesters called themselves the Skeleton Army. They attacked church parades with rocks and dead animals. In Hiroshima, the blast was so intense it burned human shadows permanently into stone steps and walls. Some are still visible today. History isn't just names and dates. It's bizarre, shocking, and often stranger than fiction. Which of these blew your mind? Subscribe for more unbelievable true facts every week.